Hey everybody, welcome back to Horton's Flower Farm. It's the end of September on the farm, so I want to take you on the September tour and show you what's happening and what's going on with all the flowers. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to talk about are the straw flowers. The straw flowers are having their second bloom on them, so really excited about that. We waited probably a month and a half for them to have this bloom. Okay everyone, so the second flower that's also having their second flush are the Snapdragons. We've been having cool weather, so if you come see over here, you can see all the Snapdragons budding up like this. And come this way. So you can see now they're producing, I'm going to say these stems are longer than the first flush. So I'm getting nice stem length on them. So I have all the different varieties here. So yeah, the Snapdragons, it's exciting because it's taken them a while to put on the second flush, but it's here. All right guys, so the Gomphrena are still doing really well. They are an awesome plant because once they started blooming with their color, they stayed colorful like this the whole season. So the Gomphrena are awesome, and now they're going to be used as a dry flower in bouquets. I'm going to bunch them together. So the Gomphrena are just an awesome flower. They're staying amazing. Okay guys, marigolds did not fare well. I have to say they probably did the worst. They were attacked by Japanese beetle. And all right guys, it's a little windy. It's a little windy today, so I'm going to keep going, but I want to show you the zinnias. The zinnias have powdery mildew. Powdery mildew was a problem right from the start this year. So I didn't spray as much as I should have, but they're slowing down production, but yet look, you can still see, even though they're pretty powdery and diseased, they're still putting on new buds. So I will be having, new buds next week, so I can still, the farm can still function. It's going to have more zinnias. It's obviously not as abundant as it was all summer, but you work with what you have. So the zinnias are still going, not as much as I would like, but that's the update on the zinnias, guys. Okay guys, so as you can see, if I go to this angle here, you can see the bottom of the leaves are very brown. It's got powdery mildew along them. But like I said, it's still putting on some buds, so it's not completely dead in the water. You gotta really look for the good stems. They're in there, but obviously harder to find at this time of year. Let's see, there's one right there. Yeah, so that's the story on the zinnias right now. Okay, so we're walking back to the cosmos, and the cosmos are finally starting to put on blooms. I keep saying it's taking forever. Even now, I'm looking at them and there's tons of buds, but still I'm waiting really for them to do a nice flush. Back there you can see there's a lot more back here, but last year they were like 6 feet high. So I'm really waiting for that because it was absolutely beautiful. I mean, they are looking good, but I mean, they were like showstoppers last year. So this is the cosmos. That's what's going on with them. A lot of pinks, some whites and purples. All right, so you see back there I have some sunflowers in bloom. I've been putting about 200 a week. That stopped a couple of weeks ago. Right here I'll show you, I have my little baby zinnias, my little baby sunflowers growing. That should bloom probably the end of October. In this row right here you see them all the way down. So yeah, you can see right here I planted this is my last succession planting right here. So there's weeds in there too, but there's sunflowers mixed in there, and then hopefully have a last succession. These are the ones that are blooming right now. Pretty. And over here. And then all the ones that died back over here, I'm harvesting some of the seeds. Hold on, right there you can see all the seeds in there. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, so you can get a lot of seeds out of there. Let me show you how pretty our view is on our farm. Look at this, like 180 of just farmland, open space. It's really pretty out here. I had planted some sedum. So people have been cutting off of it. It's very pretty in the bouquets. So that's a perennial. That'll be coming back next year. So yeah, sedum is just beautiful. I have that's just probably an 8-foot patch of sedum that I did not start from seed. That's from plants that I just planted in. And if we come this way, we have the dahlias, which people picked off of them today, so there's not anything really left on them. But yeah, these are the dahlias. They're putting on some growth and they have a lot of buds. So the next few weeks should actually be really, really pretty on these. So yeah, they're looking good. They took a while to grow too. So I really think that they needed to be fertilized more actually. So that's something we're going to work on next year. And my Rubecia, which got a powdery mildew pretty early on again. So you can see the reoccurring theme on the farm this year is powdery mildew was a problem and it needs to be taken care of proactively next year. This was a succession down here. It did a little bit better. It's just not completely full of powdery mildew, but not looking too good. So obviously next year, that is something we need to work on. So these people are finding a couple stems here and there, but you know, not really pickable. The Celosia is still going pretty strong. It's not producing as much as it was in the summer, but there's definitely usable stems on there. So I'd say everybody is still picking some Celosia for their bouquets. Great filler, adds lots of color. So look at that, the Celosia. Okay, and look, the status is basically like we said last time. It has, you know, some usable stems still growing, some ones that are, you know, like have like died back here like that. So, you know, again, pickable stems, some that aren't good. Weeds came back again in them, guys, for the 4th time. So next year we will be doing, we'll be putting down pre-emergent so that that doesn't happen and we have some sort of weed control, because it was a huge problem this year on the farm. All right, everyone, so that was the September tour. You saw obviously the problems that we have out there, the things that need to be worked on next year. But I mean, people have been picking really pretty bouquets, so I'm gonna post the bouquets now to show you, even though that may not look like there's a lot out there, there's still a lot to pick from. See you guys next time.